So you guys are making a raffle for a rifle.
Yes, sir.
What's the purpose of this?
The purpose is to raise funds for Toys for Tots.
Pero esto le hace un agujero a un camión.
En menos de 30 segundos compramos 12 cartuchos de escopeta. Así de fácil es comprar municiones en los Estados Unidos. Entramos a un Walmart, 12 del mediodía, compramos 12 cartuchos de escopeta.
Hi, how are you guys? I wanted to know if it is possible to enter with backshots. Because I saw that you have a sign for firearms, so I didn't want to have any problems, so I wanted to ask. Okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna trade for no bullets, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. But it's possible to enter with it or not?
Estamos en la parte del estacionamiento de Walmart. Acabamos de comprar esto que son 15 balas.
15 balas.
Y gastamos unos $12. Lo único que te pidieron es...
Le pregunté qué era lo que necesitaba yo para comprarlas y me dijo que necesitaba... so I'm looking for like a 9mm. Oh, just for shotguns? No, it's just my uncle just sent me to get some. I guess he's hunting this weekend. Oh, those are all BB guns? Because those are all buckshot, right? What's the cheapest one?
Would be 12 gauge, but not for the 22.
And I don't need my ID, right? Because I think I forgot it.
No, as long as you're over 18.
It's over 18, anybody can get them. Okay. I'm probably gonna give him a call, but if I can reach you over there. Okay, I'll give him a call and ask him because I don't. He just sent me on a Walmart run and I was like, okay. Que no tenía de 22, pero que le pregunté, ¿necesitas el ID? Necesito el ID porque me lo olvidé. Me dice, no, cualquiera que sea mayor de 18 las puede comprar. El tipo de bala que están vendiendo se llama buckshot. Hay dos tipos de balas diferentes. El buckshot es la que genera más daño. Por ley vos tenés que tener las dos tipos de balas en una cargadas en una pistola. La más barata salía $12.
$12, ¿cuántas balas?
Un pack de 30 balas.
¿30 balas? $12.
Sí.
Mayor de 18 te las venden.
Ahí si yo las quería comprar, tranquilamente le pagaba ahí, no había ningún problema. Le pregunté si necesitaba el ID, me dijo que no. Yeah, so the ones that actually show me the cheapest ones, they're actually fine, yeah.
Can I get a birth year? Or birth date?
Oh, it's January 15th, 1992. Thank you so much.
You have a good one.
You too. Primero que no me pidieron ningún tipo de ID, me pidieron que les dé mi cumpleaños. O sea que si yo tengo menos de 18 años, que es el único requerimiento, yo les podía haber mentido recién y no tuve ninguna forma de corroborarlo. Y acá, como podemos ver, la diferencia.
En definitiva, entramos a un Walmart, son las 12 del mediodía, un domingo.
Un día normal.
Solo diciendo tu cumpleaños, poniendo $12 te llevas 30 balas.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Ammo.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Going hunting, thank you. La señora recién diciendo amo como si hubiéramos comprado caramelos.
Pero no son balas, esto es lo que compramos.
Son los pellets.
Compramos cartuchos de escopeta, que incluso puede hacer muchísimo más daño.
Y la diferencia importante de esta bala en particular, que se llama buckshot. Tenés dos tipos de balas, birdshot y buckshot. El tamaño...
Son balas, son cartuchos.
Son cartuchos, sí. La diferencia es los pellets que están adentro. Sí. En este tipo de balas son más grandes, por ende provocan más daño. Generalmente están usados, justamente se llaman buckshot, porque están usados para cazar ciervos, pero esto le hace un agujero a un camión.
Menos de 30 segundos compramos 12 cartuchos de escopeta. Así de fácil es comprar municiones en los Estados Unidos. Entramos a un Walmart, 12 del mediodía, compramos 12 cartuchos de escopeta. En ningún momento te pidieron ni documento, ni alguna identificación, licencia de conducir, nada.
Yo le había preguntado qué necesitaba para comprarla, me dijo que tenía que ser mayor de edad, mayor de 18 años. Y después cuando le dije, bueno, me las quiero llevar, me preguntó mi cumpleaños. No me pidió una identificación, ni una licencia, ni un pasaporte, ni ningún tipo de forma legal, digamos, de identificación legal. Simplemente me preguntó y yo le dije la verdad, pero tranquilamente le podría haber mentido.
Claro, nosotros no estábamos seguros en realidad si yo como extranjero, por ejemplo, podía comprar. Él tiene la ciudadanía estadounidense. Vos podías ser menor de edad y los podías comprar, le decías cualquier cumpleaños.
Tranquilamente podría haber sido un adolescente con barba.
O sos un inmigrante ilegal, por ejemplo, en los Estados Unidos podés comprar en un supermercado.
No me pidió ningún tipo de identificación. Podría haber sido un inmigrante ilegal, podría haber sido...
Una persona prófuga de la justicia, por ejemplo, te la vendían.
¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? Si yo te puedo decir un cumpleaños de alguien que es mayor de edad y una transacción como cualquier otra. Hay gente que viene acá a comprar cosas para el fin de semana.
No, algunos vienen a comprar queso rallado, papel higiénico, lavandina y también cartuchos de escopeta.
Cartuchos de escopeta. De vuelta, esto, el tamaño de los pellets que está dentro de este cartucho, al momento de la explosión, puede hacer un agujero en un camión. Si alguien te pega un escopetazo con esto, te mata al instante.
Te explota la cabeza,
sí.
Por ejemplo, si te disparan en la cabeza con esto. Y yo lo que me quedé pensando también, lo peligroso que tiene esto, porque por ahí ustedes me dirán, bueno, pero no te vendieron una escopeta. En los Estados Unidos hay una cantidad de armas impresionante. Una de cada dos casas en los Estados Unidos tiene un arma. Estamos en Texas, o sea que incluso más todavía, prácticamente en todas las casas hay un arma. O sea, tu abuelo puede tener una escopeta, por ejemplo, estamos hablando de un menor de edad, por ejemplo, ¿no? O un pibe que tiene 18 o lo que sea, y vos tenés acceso a esa arma, las balas están a la vuelta de la esquina, están en el supermercado.
Las tenés disponibles, vas a comprarte una gaseosa y un cartucho que encima es muy accesible.
Ahora, yo te propongo lo siguiente, con esta caja de 12 cartuchos de escopeta, vamos a ir ahora a un lugar que está lleno de gente. Vamos a ir al State Fair de acá de Texas, estamos en Texas. Vamos a preguntar en la entrada si podemos ingresar con estos cartuchos de escopeta, a ver si nos dejan dejan pasar.
Estamos por entrar a la Feria Estatal de Texas. Vamos a ver si nos dejan entrar entonces con los cartuchos de escopeta. Vamos a preguntar primero. No nos vamos a mandar de una porque estamos tratando con un tema delicado. Let me ask you one question. Can I enter with this? Is okay? Buckshot is okay? With this, can I enter? It's okay. I asked there. Okay. Bueno, estamos por entrar al State Fair de Texas. Hay un notice acá importante que dice que no se puede entrar con armas. Vamos a leer a ver qué dice acá. Está en castellano y en inglés. Is it okay if I enter with this? Can I enter with buckshots?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them up there.
Okay. But guns, no. Here it says. I was checking that. No guns. Ok. Conforme a sección 30 del Código Penal, tras pasar portando armas de fuego, personas con licencia bajo del subcapítulo H, capítulo 411, Código de Gobierno, Ley de portar armas, no deben entrar a esta propiedad portando un arma de fuego oculta. O sea, pero sí puede estar a la vista. Ahora vamos a preguntar, no sé. Can I enter with this? This is buckshots. I don't know, because I saw that you cannot enter with firearms, but I don't know this. So I wanted to ask. Can I ask them? Okay. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you guys? I wanted to know if it is possible to enter with buckshots. Because I saw that you have a sign for firearms, so I didn't want to have any problems, so I wanted to ask. You know.
I'm just curious. Why you need buckshots in here?
No, I brought them to see if I can make a trade.
Make a trade?
Because I am not from here, I'm from Argentina, and I'm leaving, and this I cannot take with me in a plane, you know. So I wanted to see if I can trade it for something in the fair, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody here probably wants it, I guess.
Yeah, they not gonna trade for that, like far as like prizes or something like that or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, they not gonna trade for no bullets, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. But it's possible to enter with it or not?
Nah, you can't enter with that, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Bueno, nos dijeron que no se puede entrar con esto. Puedes comprar estas balas en Walmart, pero no puedes entrar al State Fair con esto.
Hey man, I'm Tommy from Argentina. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Joseph Alejandro. Nice to meet you.
So Joseph, how much did you pay for this?
I paid 22 tickets for this. I had this last year.
So it's like $22 more or less.
$22, yeah.
You were here last
I was
time?
here last year actually. Last year there was a shooting. There was 2 suspects and they caught them and we were in the arena and my family was coming out and everyone was just like run. People were falling on the floor, trampling over each other. My family was scared and we took off running and we didn't know what was going on. Finally, they caught them and we were leaving. There were some people that were still scared, run, and we're thinking, okay, there's another active shooter. It was just kids, just being kids, and
This was around what time this happened?
This was around like 7-ish o'clock. It was pretty much nighttime. That's when it happened. And everybody was closing down because of that reason.
Today we came up to the door and we brought some buckshots. We had some shells from a shotgun, so we wanted to know if it was possible to enter with that. We asked the police and they said no. Do you think it's okay that they banned ammunition and bullets from here?
Yes, I do actually think it's okay because there's plenty of kids around here, babies obviously around. Some kid could get hurt. The family would definitely be, suffering from that if something were to happen to their own kid. They banned guns for a reason, and I feel like it's a better option to do that so everybody can have the experience.
Enjoy your fries, eh?
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you, bro. Vale, una historia más de las cosas que lamentablemente acontecen en los Estados Unidos. El año pasado ocurrió un tiroteo aquí en este mismo lugar, como describía recién el muchacho. Hoy intentamos hacer el ejercicio de ingresar al predio con municiones, porque directamente había un cartel que no permitía el ingreso de armas, pero venimos con municiones para ver si estaba permitido el ingreso. La policía nos dijo que no era posible ingresar con eso. Se han reforzado muchísimo las medidas de seguridad en este lugar a partir de lo que sucedió el año pasado.
So you guys are making a raffle for a rifle.
Yes, sir.
What's the purpose of this?
The purpose is to raise funds for Toys for Tots, and that's an organization here that's sponsored by the Marine Corps. And every year we try to raise funds and provide gifts for children that may be of a lesser need or have lesser opportunity to have a good Christmas. Our detachment here last year provided 35,000 gifts to local kids and families that may not have had a Christmas. And so the Marine Corps League here, the 862 detachment, we're really embedded into the Denton County community, and we want to provide for our families locally. And the Western Days Festival here in Louisville gives us the opportunity to get out, interact, and meet with our families. And we do this and provide this raffle as a way to bring in military members for the league itself. But it also, who doesn't like weapons, right? Everybody enjoys a good quality firearm. This allows us to represent the Marine Corps and also provide a weapon that somebody can go out and use for, pleasure and hunting and whatnot. Symbolizes something that we've been a part of since 1775 when the Marine Corps was established.
How many raffles have you sold today, and what are the conditions to be able to enter the raffle?
So you have to be a United States citizen over the age of 18, be able to pass a background check. Today we've probably sold less than 100 tickets today, but the raffle is ongoing, and we'll be here till 10 o'clock tonight, and we look forward to anybody that wants to participate who meets the requirements. The ticket prices are $5 for one, or $6 or $25 for 6 tickets. Yeah, it's a great program. Of course, the background investigation would be required in order to take possession of the weapon as well. But we don't necessarily like to get into politics when we're trying to raise money for children. What we do say is that the Constitution provides that every United States citizen that is of legal capacity to own a weapon has the ability to do that, and we encourage that, right? Following the Constitution is one of the founding principles of our governance here in this country. Of course, we support our Constitution. As we've all, as Marines and other agencies that take an oath, we don't take an oath to a person or anybody else. We always take an oath to the United States Constitution to protect and defend, right? That's the great thing about this country, is that we are allowed to take that oath to the Constitution and defend the Constitution and uphold the Constitution. And so that's the important founding principle that we abide by, and we encourage all citizens to do, right? If you're a citizen of the United States, or you possess the ability to purchase and own a weapon, that is your right to do so, and it's also your right not to if you don't want to. There's many people that don't feel the need to own a weapon, and that is their choice, and we freely support them as well, right?
Okay, I'd like to support your cause. I'm not an American citizen, but our camera guy is, and we'll buy you a raffle.
Oh, sounds good. So it's $5. We take cash or credit cards. It's up to you. And all we do is ask that you put in your name, your phone number, and your email address so we can contact you and let you know if you've won the weapon or not.
Okay, definitely. Él es el camarógrafo. He's the camera guy. Juan, how are you?
Hi, good. I'm doing good.
So, time to fill in that information. Let's see if we get lucky. We might win. Sorry, what type of weapon is this?
So this is an AR, we call an AR platform, right?
It's an AR-15?
Well, yes, it's an AR-15 platform. So it's a 223 round, semi-automatic. No, there's a lot of talk about, well, no automatic weapons should be on American soil, or private citizens should own them. They're actually illegal to own unless, they're military weapons. These are all single action, which means that one pull of the trigger fires one round, it'll cycle, and you have to fire another round. There are no automatic weapons being sold to the general public under any circumstances.
Perfect. Sounds great. So
here you go. You fill this out, and then it'll be $5, either cash or card.
I'll pay with card if that's possible.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love where you keep the cash. Can I show it?
Oh, yeah.
Can we show it? This?
Go ahead.
This is like an ammo box, right?
Yes, sir.
From the U.S. Marine Corps. This is where they're stashing the money, keeping the money now for the kids. ¿Qué te pidieron?
Nombre, dirección, teléfono y email para contactarme si gano.
Vamos a ver si tenemos suerte, nos podemos llegar a ganar un rifle AR-15. ¿Te lo entregamos? Gracias, Juan. Ya puedes volver a la cámara. Qué grande. Camarógrafo de lujo tenemos.
It's approved, sir. Would you like a receipt?
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
This?
Yes, sir. We'll take this, put it right in the can. There you go. Gentlemen, thank you so much. It was great meeting you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank
Have
you.
a nice one. Bye-bye.